Hey everybody, I'm going to go through each card individually and then I'm going to go back and give you everything as a whole. This is what the month of May 2019 has in store for Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. The underlying energy for the month is this Two of Swords. And the Two of Swords talks about a stalemate, difficult choices. You can't see the problem or the solution clearly. Look at it logically, then trust your gut. But don't evade it. You're going to have to make a choice. All right, next we have the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is being uninspired, no motivation, lacking passion. This also talks about don't avoid tasks because it can damage your reputation. This can also be a sense of not prepared to handle something, not wanting to deal with it, not ready for it, not prepared for it. Next, we have the Father of Swords in reverse, and this can be air energy, so this could be Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. And if you go by the old way of tarot, this could be someone over the age of 25 and up, male or female. But this talks about cruelty, misuse of power, feeling out of control, a lack of clarity, not achieving anything because of worry. This can talk about having scattered thoughts, an ego getting in the way. This is also a quiet power, like behind the scenes, behind the throne type of power, things that, you don't have to be flashy about it. You get it done. Next, it's also talking about a power of authority to decide, or power of authority comes from within. You have to go inward to get that sense of strength and power. Next, we have the Chariot in reverse. And this is a loss of direction, a loss of will, a loss of discipline, aggression, maybe even a loss of willpower. This could also talk about being impulsive, and that needs to be reined in. And it can also sometimes you can't be in control all the time. But this also talks about opposing forces that are taking over. And you can't take it lying down. You need to tighten loose ends up and take charge. Okay. Next, we have the Six of Cups in reverse, I believe. And with the Six of Cups in reverse, this is moving forward, leaving home, gaining independence. It's telling you to stay focused in the present. You could also have a sense of feeling disconnected from your inner child. And it could also be an issue of clinging to the past. All right, next we have the Mother of Pentacles. And the Mother of Pentacles is an earth energy, so this could be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. And this could be anybody from the ages of 18 and up. But this talks about financial success, creature comforts, practical, living independent, remain compassionate and down to earth when dealing with others. And this can also talk about balancing your life and your lifestyle, getting balance. Next, we have the Daughter of Cups. And again, this can be water energy. So that would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. But this is also what we consider a messenger card. All about delivering messages. But with the Daughter of Cups, this is happy surprise. It could be a dreamer. It could be an unexpected inspiration. It could be a message through dreams or animals, or a message about your emotions, your intuition, marriage, relationships, asking you to follow your calling. This could also be a new opportunity or idea comes to you out of the blue, and then you question how to deal with it or express it. Be open to anything. And this also talks about be ready to discover new aspects of yourself. All right, next we have the Father of Pentacles. And the Father of Pentacles is earth energy, so this could be, if it is a person, it could be an earth sign, which would be Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn again. And usually this could be anybody over the ages of 18 and up, or if you go by old tarot, it could be over the age of 25 and up. And this could also be a father figure or boss, or even a mentor perhaps. But with the King of Pentacles, this talks about abundance, security, prosperity, the breadwinner. This is translating dreams into reality that are often lucrative. This talks about discipline and control, being able to manage situations and manage other people and manage wealth and invest wisely. Next, we have the Ten of Wands in reverse. This talks about being stressed, burnout, unwilling to delegate. Release the things that are not bringing any value to life. You can't do it all. Sometimes you need to ask for help. Sometimes you need to let certain things go. You can't do everything. Okay, next we have the Two of Wands, which is initial stages, decisions, vision, planning. The world has more to offer. Stick with what you know or take a risk. Next, we have the Father of Cups, and this can be water energy. So this could be a water sign, which would be Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And this could be male or female, or it could be someone over the ages of 18 and up, or over the ages of 25 and up, if you want to look at it that way. But this could also be a mentor if it is a person. But with the King of Cups, this is talking about having a balance between head and heart, emotional control, manage the situation logically. Manage the situation logically. And like I said, this could be a mentor, a healer, somebody you get advice from. Next, we have the Two of Cups. And with the Two of Cups, this is important union, partnership, connection, shared value, seeing eye to eye. Appreciate what others offer, respecting one another, connecting with others. And this could also be a time where people see you and see what you have to offer. Okay. Next, we have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about hard work, perseverance, diligence, patience, good news, which could be financially coming in. This is also saying make sure to pay attention, or to make sure your attention is going in the right direction. Let's put it that way. Making sure your attention is going in the right direction. And this is also talking about replenishing for the next step. Okay. So, the overall energy I get from this reading of everything together, I get two different things. This could be a relationship that you have with someone, whether it's a romantic relationship or a business relationship, or it could even be a friendship for all I know, or it could be within the family. But you're going to hit a stalemate sometime during this month, and you're going to have to make a decision. And it might not be something you know how to deal with right away, and it might be frustrating, but you're going to have to deal with it one way or the other. And here with this Eight of Pentacles coming in, obviously it's something that you're not going to want to deal with when it comes up, and you're not going to be interested in dealing with it. You're not invested in dealing with it. You have no motivation for it, but you're going to have to do it anyway, or otherwise it can ruin your reputation, which could show you as a weak ruler or somebody that is not prepared to handle situations, because this could be your energy here, and it could be you're dealing with a partner or a couple of people in a group, or you could be a boss at work, or you could be working on a project together. And I see like 4 different people it could be, or either 3 different people or just 2. But a project or some idea is going to come up, and you're going to have to deal with it, and it's going to be 2 opposing forces, this decisions you're going to have to make. Because with this Father of Swords, you lack the clarity, and you're feeling out of control. And it could be you have that quiet power, like maybe you're having to decide quietly about what you're going to do about a project that's coming up, or an idea that comes up, and you're not 100% sure about it. You might even ask advice from someone else, or a mentor of some sort, who might help you think more logically, or you might begin to think more logically about it and get out of the emotional sense, not let your emotions get in the way of your judgments about this new opportunity or idea or something that's coming in, or a project. And I think these are 2 people. It could be the same person with 2 different aspects of themselves, or like I said, a group. But either way, you're going to have to deal with an opposing force, and you're going to have to rein in these emotions and rein in this of lack of control, and you can't take it lying down. All right, so then with this 6 of Cups in reverse, you're going to have to be in the present. You can't return to happier times. You can't be stuck in the past. You're going to have to focus on the present, and you're going to have to be aware of what's going on. And I did pull some clarifiers for this, and I got the Emperor card in reverse. And with the Emperor card in reverse, this can talk again about a father figure, a boss, But when it's in reverse like this, it can be chaos or anger or abuse of authority or a weak ruler or a lack of self-control. With the Five of Wands here, which talks about conflict, different opinions, debates, I need to talk more clearly. Take time to listen to others, and it's not a good time for new ideas. So with this, if you are being put in charge by someone else, or this could represent you if you're over a group of people, that you're a weak ruler, in the sense that you are a weak ruler, could be you're not prepared to handle this decision, which makes you weak. And it could be an ego getting in the way because you don't want to help. Like, I don't see ego as, look at it as like, oh, I'm the boss and I do whatever I want. But it could be ego is in the sense of, sometimes with the ego, you don't want to reach out for help, and you may need to reach out for help from somebody to help you figure out what you need to do with this decision. And it could be causing an internal conflict or dealing with a conflict or drama of other people that you're going to have to work with. And if this is not you, then I think this is this other person, because there's a lot of earth energy, and it could go with this as well. And maybe this other person is someone who has an ego issue, okay? And they're like, I want to do what I want, when I want, and I want to deal with this, okay? And regardless, you're getting wrapped up in their drama, and you need to stay focused on the present. Don't get caught up in all this stuff. Listen to people, hear people out, so that it helps you. All right? And clinging to the past, maybe you need to go over their past and certain things that they've done. Like, it could be evaluations that's coming up, but I don't think so. I get it more of a fact that you're just working with other people. And with this this Mother of Pentacles, this is about having balance. If this is a person, it would be an earth sign that you're dealing with. And like I said, it could be 2 or 3 different people that you're working with, or either it's one person. And it could be this person is very practical, very dull, very sensible, or a simple person. And it could be a woman, or it could be a mother figure. But with this male or female, it's also talking about having balance in life. You're going to have a balance with this situation, or having a balance within this group that's going on. And when I pulled clarifiers for this, I got the Devil card. And the Devil card talks about bad habits, overspending, pleasure, addiction, no control. Life is leading the wrong way. This can also talk about self-enslavement and materialism. And with that, I also got the 2 of Cups in reverse, which means there is an unbalance or a broken communication or some type of tension, and you need to be the first person to open up about it. So like I said, if this is in a relationship with someone else, they could have an issue with overspending. And it could be someone that has bad habits of overspending, or somebody's have bad habits of slacking off, or a bad habit of not getting their work done, or procrastinating, things like that. And it can also be a sense of not having control in their life, and it's caused a broken communication between you two. Or it could just be saying that there's tension going on and it needs to be dealt with, and we need to open up and talk about it. And with this new opportunity coming in, it could be a new sense of information that you're going to get, and you're feeling re-inspired, or you're feeling happy, and you want to push forward and get that stability back, okay? And if it's not, then this could be, like I said, a project or a new opportunity or a new venture, and you don't know how to go, and you don't know what you want to do with it, and you're surrounded by people and you don't know what to do with them with this new opportunity. And you question how to deal with it and how to express it and what are we going to do. And you need to be open to fixing these things. And then I got this Father of Pentacles, which could be another person, and it could be a father figure to you, or you could be a father figure to this other person and trying to help them work through their difficulties so that they can move forward to these new opportunities and new things are coming in, or you're getting some kind of new information. But if this is another person, I did pull clarifiers, and I got the 6 of Pentacles in reverse, which talks about strings attached, stinginess, power and domination, selfishness, and over the head. Be cautious of who you lend to. And this could be another person that you're dealing with in a group, and it could be this person that I went back to, saying that you're having to deal with someone. It could be the same person. This is just 2 different aspects of them. Or this could be 2 different people that you're working with on a project, and they like to spend too much money, and that can be a negative habit. Could be that you're trying to tell them, if this isn't a relationship with a partner, that you're spending too much. It's causing tension. We need to fix this. And it could be the sense that you can only help someone so much. You can take them to the door, but you can't open it. It's up to them if they want to make a change, and you just can't keep trying to get stability back to them and be the father figure to them, and it's not working. And if not, then it's another person that likes to be bossy and do what they want, and I'm going to spend my money and you can't tell me what to do. And it could be a sense of that. And with the Ten of Wands, as you feel burdened by this, or this issue could be causing a burden, and it's going to take a lot of work. Like I said, if it's someone to help them overspending, and this could all be you. This could all be within yourself, that you're somebody that don't want to deal with the issue that you have, and you don't have clarity about it, and you have two opposing forces going on in your life. And it could deal with your internal battle of something being off the tension, and you need to regain balance within your own lifestyle and life, because you have addiction to maybe overspending on other people, maybe partners or friends, and it's just caused a tension, but you need to face it. And then you'll have this new sense of information coming in, or examining aspects of yourself, so that you can get that sense of stability and learning not to overspend, okay? And how you invest your time in other people and what you do there. But getting back to this, if it's not you, and if it's a relationship, or if it's a partnership or friendship or whatever it may be, and you may be playing judge to help figure out how we're going to balance this between a group of people working on a project. But it's going to take work, and you feel burdened by this, and you need to figure out, what can I do? And it's hard. Sometimes you have to let things go if you're trying to help someone about their overspending or their bad habits or their bad negative thoughts. And it's a burden to you. And sometimes you have to let things go. Sometimes you just can't help everybody, and you can't take on everything, okay? And it could be stressing you out if it's between a group of people and you're trying to figure out how to delegate, how to work on this project, and you don't know how. And then here with this Two of Wands coming up, it's having a vision, and you're going to have to plan these things out and work on it and make choices and decisions and look at it from different angles and all perspectives, and saying, I'm going to have to make a choice regardless. So either I'm going to stick with this confusion and stuff, or either I'm going to make a choice, and I'm going to have to take a risk on it. And here I'm going to have to think with my head, and I'm going to have balance between my mind and my emotions, okay? I'm going to have to get logical to deal with this situation if I want the best outcome. And if not, this could be a third party that you go to for advice on how to work this out, how to get things on an even keel again, whether it's internal or with a friendship or with a partnership or in business working relationship. And next, with this Two of Cups, it is talking about learning to see eye to eye. We're going to have to figure this out. We're going to have to get logical. We're going to have to make plans and have a vision on how to get there. Then we're going to have to learn, okay, we need to come together as a pair, as a group, or we're going to have to get things balanced right. And we're going to have to see eye to eye on things. We're going to have to respect each other. We're going to have to hear each other out, and we're going to have to learn to have a connection with each other and that union and partnership if we're going to succeed, okay? And with the Seven of Pentacles, it's going to take perseverance. It's going to take work. But when you do this, you get that first step. You got to prepare for the next step. You get the next step. You got to prepare for the next step, okay? It's going to take time. It's going to take a lot of work. But you have to put that effort in if you want to keep everything like this, equal. Working together in harmony, that partnership, seeing eye to eye, respecting each other so that we can accomplish the things that we want. And I did pull some extra clarifiers just to get the overall idea of what was going here, and I had it correct. I got the King of Wands in reverse. And with the King of Wands in reverse, this can be impulsiveness or not ready to be a leader. Like I said, maybe you're not prepared to be over this situation or over this group of people, or having to take a stand about a situation that you're not prepared to handle. And you can't rush into it, and you can't be impulsive. You're going to have to think things through, get plans, work it out, okay? You're going to have to be methodical about it. It's going to take a lot of work. And you're going to have to gain balance. And things are going to have to be called in with the Justice card. It's like legal matters. If this is a legal issue, for all I know, it could be. Could be two different things and you're trying to decide, or you're two different ways. Like, you could be a lawyer for all I know, or a judge, or it could be playing judge in a situation, like I said, and you're trying to decide which way should it go, the outcome. but or which person to choose between. But with the Justice card, it's also talking about gaining that balance, also thinking things through logically for the best outcome, and trusting your gut too. So next, with this Two of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles talks about that loss of balance and that feeling overwhelmed and avoiding committing to things, okay? You're not wanting to, but don't try to overdo everything. This is, again, talking about getting that balance back so everybody knows what's expected when it comes to the table. This is what we need to do, where people should be doing what they're doing, and we all can work together in harmony. And this can also talk about getting overspending under control. So this could revolve around somebody that has an issue with overspending. It could be you, it could be your partner, it could be a group of people. But then again, it's also about balance if it doesn't revolve money. It's about getting things back on an even keel. I can't talk. All right, but I hope that helped, and I hope you guys have a wonderful May. And do understand this is a general reading, and it does not resonate with everyone. And if you would like a private reading of your own, please feel free to check me out on Facebook at Mystical Moon Tarot Readings. Check out what services I offer. Book an appointment with me, because I'm here. I'm here to help you in any way that you need. It's my job. But my wonderful Geminis, my lovely, lovely Geminis, have a wonderful month and stay blessed. And I love you guys. And until next time, bye.